So many moons ago, my husband and I filed our taxes together for the first time. And when we got back, we realized that our state taxes had been garnished, and it was like 150 or something like that, but they'd been garnished. And he was like, what the heck? And it turned out they were garnished because he had a really old ticket from Norman when he lived there like years ago. And he actually got a warrant because of this unpaid ticket situation. So we were like, okay, weird. We were so broke at the time that we actually were like, hey, let's just let them garnish our state taxes again next tax season. Not the most responsible, but when you broke, you broke. We were like broke. And we were like, okay, let's just let them garnish it next year, and that will actually pay it off. Okay, it wasn't like thousands or anything like that. It was just a couple hundred. So whatever, we never ever go there. And this ticket was like, I was surprised that they even put a warrant out for him. It ain't nothing that they were going to come pick him up from this county for, okay? Let's just put it that way. So whatever, life goes on. We like told a couple people about it because he was just kind of shocked, like, oh my gosh, I didn't even remember that ticket. Like, this is so weird, right? So his mom was one of the people that we told. And didn't even think anything about it. Like I said, it was just regular conversation because we were just both kind of like shocked. He was especially shocked. And I was just like, oh, whatever. At least it wasn't a huge hit to us, right? So one day I go out and I check the mail, and I had a letter about a payment plan that Matt didn't make a payment on. And I was like, what the heck is this about? Matt's mother, without telling Matt or asking Matt or bringing it up, went ahead and made some phone calls to the county clerk's office to set Matt up a payment plan of, dude, it was like $10 a month payment plan, I guess, so that there wouldn't be a warrant, but then neglected to tell Matt or pay it. So what happens when you don't follow your payment plan, right? It goes back to warrant. To this day, I still don't know why she did it. Unless she was maybe hoping they would come pick his ass up for it. I don't know. I know realistically that they wouldn't, but I genuinely think that maybe that was her intention. But regardless, yeah. So she called and made a payment plan for him and then didn't pay it for months or tell him about it. They send him a letter and he calls her and he's like, what is wrong with you? And she then tries to tell him, like, I did that it was for your best interest. I don't want you to have a warrant there. This will be better anyway. He's like, no, it won't. For one, it's going to take longer to pay this off doing it this way. For two, why don't you mind your own business? I'm 22 years old. And for three, oh, if you were so concerned and it was in my best interest, why didn't you pay it or tell me about it? And the cherry on top is that when he is like really pressing her on why she would do that and not tell him, her response, if I remember correctly, was that she did tell him. She did. Yeah. Okay. As if he would just forget that his mom called and set all that up, because he would have told her not to and it would have irritated him. He definitely would have remembered her telling him something like that. But yeah. Whew.